Hey everybody, Frugal Farmer here. These are what's known as tobacco trailers. Now these are in better shape than the ones that we use uh, in my daddy's tobacco fields, but they'll serve the purpose for my story nevertheless. What you had, you'd pull this behind a tractor and you had 8 rows on both sides of these trailers. People would bring their leaves and they had a certain way they were supposed to put them on there so they could be taken off and wouldn't have to be sorted. And there was a method to the madness. Well, my daddy wanted me to be able to crop tobacco. I was put out in that field 3 different times. Wanted to be able to do it and make my daddy proud. Well, you get stuff on your arms in tobacco, and back then they're probably using DDT. I have no doubt that they weren't. And you get kind of a sticky black sap on your arm. And I've always heard it's nicotine. Don't know if it's ever been tested or no, but I assumed it would be. Well, that would make me sick. I'd be out there today and I'd be sick. I'd come in. The man that worked for my daddy, he would pull one of our scarce trailers out of production, put it up under a shade tree for me to lay on, and just be as sick as a dog. Well, that went on for 3 years. Finally, after that third year, this man who had worked for my people all my life, he told my father, and then they called me baby because I was youngest. He said, baby's not going out there in that field next year. And I never went out in the field again. I could work in the old stick barn and hang it, but I was never out in the field cropping again. I drove a tractor, but other than that, I wasn't out there. There's another little story about these trailers. And it was this trailer that was being used was kind of a bad shaped trailer, but there was a fella used to ride down the road in front of my daddy's farm, and it's about at least every Saturday, maybe every other Saturday, they'd come by the house, and evidently they were going to town. Well, this man, he'd be driving his tractor, pulling his trailer, but his wife, and I remember there was 2 daughters, and I think there was a couple babies, and I think they may have been a boy and a girl, or maybe 2 boys. And but those girls were really pretty. So we were kind of right near the road, and we'd hear them coming. So we'd get out there and we'd start pedaling. And we were talking to those girls. And those girls kind of look at their mama if we'd ask them a question, see if they could answer us. So we'd talk. And they didn't go to school, the same school we went to. But we'd talk and follow them. And I think their dad would get a little bit agitated with us following him. And you could hear him bumping up the throttle on that tractor. And man, we were working them bicycles trying to stay up. Finally, we just couldn't no more. We'd say bye, and they'd wave at us, and we'd turn around and go on back to the house. Well, this went on for a couple years, and we finally never saw them no more. We speculated that they may have got a vehicle. We always wondered what happened to that family that used to carry their tractor to town and buy the groceries and stuff. But you see a lot of people around here where they had mules and wagons, and that was their primary means of transportation. And them mules were smart, let me tell you. They could back them and about do a 3-point turn with them or parallel park. They were some smart mules, but you just don't see that a lot anymore. Frankly, this day and time, you get killed the way some of these people drive, and they glued to their phones. Just another old memory our old man's rambling on about. Thanks so much for stopping by. Come back again when you will. Share, comment, like, hit that subscribe button. God bless.